Alright, what's up everybody? We are back with more Elin. We are currently on the global map. We are about to make our way to the Tinker's Camp. If you haven't kept up yet, I do have two previous videos where we created Limblessville, named aptly because we are a torso with a nub for a hand. We're basically continuing to see how this is going to work out for us. We have a little girl, Van Faust, call her Van, and she is essentially our protector for as long as we have both no armor, weapons, or, well, body parts to really defend ourselves with for the most part. We do have a lot of spells, so there is some benefits to that at least. But let's go ahead and we just finished the boring fields here. We're going to go ahead and move on. I'll go ahead and make our way to the road. Traveling along the road is safer than just traveling through the wilderness. This is very interesting. Ooh, capricious forest. Okay. Are these all? No. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and start making our way up to the Tinker's Camp. Okay, morning has arrived. We made 6 orans off of a grotesque offal for 3. Seed of rosewood tree for 3, and we basically just ended up getting rid of some unburnable garbage. So that is what it is. So this gained 0.5%. I think I unlocked this to grow, so we'll see. But so that's our first sale. Yay, we've got 15 orans now. Not great, but I do want to go ahead and head here. Ooh, we are hungry, so let's go ahead and eat, and you can see that down here. We're going to go ahead and eat some roasted blueberries. Okay, we're no longer hungry, but we are still peckish, so we'll go ahead and eat some more blueberries there. She is also hungry, and we have some crim. I don't think I can interact with her per se here. Required ration, 15 hours. What is this? Choose a fast travel destination. Oh, okay. Interesting. We'll go ahead and enter the Tinker's Camp then. And now we can actually access her here. Well, we're just going to grab these. No, I'm going to actually split this. We'll give her like 5 of them. We'll give her 6, why not? So now this we will, oops. Look at all the Tinkers, they're selling all kinds of things. Like a little corner of a town. Interesting. Alright, look, that notice board seems to have quests for adventures posted on it. Completing quests earns you various rewards. Make sure to check the notice board regularly. Be careful of quests that have many stars, they're more difficult. Oh, this camp has a healer. The healer can cure status ailments, and the mage there can appraise unidentified items. Though it does cost money, way more than we have. Costs 45 per item, but we don't have anything to identify, so I don't really care. That caravan leader, she's talking about, he's over here somewhere, but oh, somebody's got a little magic circle up here too. Interesting. So cute. He's wearing a cat costume. Hey, let's go check him. All right. I didn't mean to somehow merge these together again. I also ate one, which was unintentional, but we'll set that there. I'm going to go ahead and grab this, and we're going to gift it to her. I'm going to wait so she can eat. There, she's no longer hungry. I'm also going to eat. There, now we're filled, so we're good. Let's see. Just kind of looking around to see. So we do have a bird's nest over here. I want to go ahead and take advantage of that real quick. Not on. There we are. Oh, did I not even? Okay, no, it's hard. We'll go ahead and collect that. Okay, cool. We've got both an egg of bee. Interesting. I haven't come across that before. But we also have straw. Tough to straw. So this is just a resource of some sort. Can be used for different things. The egg, of course, we can cook and have as food. We have a chicken here. We can't harvest any of the berries or crem or anything like that, but we can cut down trees and harvest like flowers and plants and stone and all that kind of stuff. So is what it is, and some bone and all that. Let's head into the area here so we can see. We've got a couple things. So there's a camp pot. This is different than the bonfire, specifically being a pot. We can make vegetable soup in this, which obviously you need vegetables. We don't have. And then there's just kind of some junk laying around in some cases that you can pick up, which if you have a recycling bin at home, you can earn different currency for that as well. And then we've got an anvil, which right now the only recipe we know is being able to craft an ancient weapons, blacksmith 20 to do that. And to do this, you need a decayed weapon, as well as some metal ingots, and as an option, you can add magic stones. So, or a magic stone. So this is the trainer. So we can talk to the trainer here, and we can look at the train me, and you can see that for the platinum coins, we can actually train some different skills here. We have regeneration, but we can have, so obviously it doesn't say not learned there, but we can improve our regeneration. So to improve costs 1 platinum coin, at least at the low levels. I don't know if that increases later on. But to initially learn a skill does cost 5. So for example, if we want to learn appraising, which allows you to appraise stuff, it says. I don't know specifically how that works, but and it says level 20 appraise good quality. I don't know what any of that means, but we could learn that for 5 platinum coins. We can earn platinum coins by doing quests, is one of the ways, or just by finding them in chests and dungeons and things like that. This is just a mercenary. They don't really do anything. This is just a citizen. This is a fairy, though, and we can talk to them. You can see they're just a little tiny fairy. And they're all asking for quest stuff that we can get from the board over here, which we'll look at in a second. So this is the caravan leader. She thought was wearing a cat costume. We talked to him. No, it's not a costume. He is actually a cat, which is kind of cool. So we can ask where things are. We can say, show me your wares. He's selling a number of different things. He's got a lot of different recipes. A gramophone. That's kind of interesting. A mailbox. Mail post. Wonder what this does, if it's just decorative. The tents are pretty cool because you can actually go in the tents and do things. We have a gene machine. You can see this consumes 120 megawatts of electricity. So apparently electricity is a thing that we can do at some point. The wagons and stuff, capable of storing things. I don't know if you can actually like move with the wagon somehow. I think that would be really useful if you can. We can of course get a resident board, home board, and a map board. I don't know what the map board is. I would be interested to find out. We do have 4 gold, so we could. I'm going to look at his recipes real quick, though. Wall torch we already have, so learn to X1. Same thing with the signboard workshop. Gem cutter could be interesting. A loom could definitely be interesting. This is crafted at a drafting table, which I don't think we have yet either. Same thing with a furnace. Okay. A cauldron can be crafted at a tinker's table. That's probably to brew potions. Blacksmith table. That would be pretty good. A beehive. Can craft a beehive at a workbench. All right. Machine table. Okay. Die maker. Oven. Sun table lamp. We have 5 food recipes up to level 10 on this one. We have the anvil. So if we want to be able to do what we were just trying to do there at our own base, we could do that. This costs 4. Barrel processing machine. Who knows what that does? So yeah, there's some good stuff here. I really like the idea of the loom, obviously, but because there's something you can make with the loom. Blanking out on it right now, but at the same time, I want to get this map board because I just don't know what it does. So we're going to get that. We're going to carry that home with us and kind of find out what things we can get from it. So also here we have a cassette tape, and I can come over and I can grab that. And it says that I have added number 9 Fun Village to my music collection, which previously I didn't know how to access. Now I know that we can access that from our home stuff. So that's good. And there's a few more cassettes around here too. I wanted to see what this magic circle is. I can grab this magic circle. I'm gonna take this magic circle. What is this? Categorized as junk. Interesting. But it looks cool and it weighs not much, so I'm gonna take it. We have a bartender. Now the bartender, you can use to call back your allies in case you get separated. All the shops here, so we can invest in these shops, and it's gonna improve our influence, and I would assume like give us discounts and things. I think also the more you invest in a shop, the better the stock gets as well. So that's a thing. The wares at the bartender is pretty much just a bunch of alcohol, right? Ale and wine. You can restock with influence. We don't have any influence right now though. This is Gunboard. Don't know. Okay, they're just an adventurer essentially. We can talk with them. We can ask for any news to share. A place called Tangled Ruin around here. If you're interested, it might be worth exploring. We could challenge them to a fight. I definitely don't want to do that. So their adventure ranking is higher than mine as well. We can say, let's talk. We can see that we lost that there. Oh God, there's a judgment right upon me. Damn, okay. Really doesn't want to talk to me. Over here, so we do have a couple other tables here as well. So there's a carving table, which I don't think we have much we can do on. We have pillars that we can craft there. Nice thing is you can come into this town, you can craft some things, and then they have back here a delivery box that we could then send that back to our camp by doing that. Bone carving tool, we don't know any recipes for that. Same with the alchemy, I believe. Yep. But we do have a butcher's tool. And so here, so if we had any meat, any corpse, we could actually turn that into something, which I think it turns it into skin, at least the one time I've done it. But we can take skin, we can turn that into a piece of fiber of some sort. So in this case, we have a skin here. So we're going to go ahead and butcher that. And we'll see that we get 3 pieces of hide. So that could be very useful. So even if you don't have these tables yourself, you can come in here and do some crafting with them. So then we have this scholar here, which I believe just sells books. Yep. Tourist protection. This looks like a policy that we can implement. Publicity. That's going to promote strength to boost tourist and visitor numbers. A law to ensure the safety of visitors to your home and attract more guests. Okay. An ordinance that raises the prices of tad goods at the cost of decreased purchasing power. That's a premium store policy. Platinum ticket, an ordinance aimed at increasing tourism revenue from wealthy visitors. Very nice. Rip-off store, an ordinance that significantly raises the prices of tad goods at the cost of greatly decreased purchasing power. Interesting. It costs 14. These cost 14. It's pretty big. Plan of luck. The land's luck factor. Okay. Whatever that is. I assume it's good things. So. What else do we have here? Anything of use? No. So we do have some sea lions. Hungry sea lions. Go ahead and check the board real quick. So we have a number of options here. Urgent request. Couldn't come at a better time. Let's see. Need a pedestal, which we don't have. It'll tell us if we have the thing, by the way. Cakes and candies. 149 orange. Give me a moose. Okay. Research material. I'm conducting research on potion of magic potion. So that's just any potion. If you have any magic potion at all, you can actually complete this. 2 days to complete it. We get 113 orange base, plus we get the quality bonus and the items price. So that's really useful. He's buying it from us on top of all the stuff. Same thing here. Potion of Magic Potion. We can get quite a bit from that. That one has 5 days left on it. So we're probably going to come across Magic Potions when we go to the dungeon, which might be better to do earlier rather than later, just to go ahead and get these knocked out. That's going to give us, I believe, some influence as well as obviously the money. Really good money too. These are really easy to come across, so that should work. Follow race. 8 days, no deadline. Okay, interesting. Uh, Reward 236 orans plus a foe bonus. Cannot stand any more of this insolent, disgusting race of mushroom. I beg you to kill 7 of them for me. You can kill mushrooms. Mushrooms are apparently a race as well. I wonder, that can't be. There's no deadline though, so there's no reason not to take this. Yeah, I'll accept that. That's fine. Sure. Okay, so now we have this tract. I wonder if it also counts for me, like harvesting, mushrooms. I don't actually see. There's some mushrooms over here, so we can check that and see if that actually solves for us or not. And then down here, overcoming picky eater, a mini salad. Okay, I don't know how to make that, so yeah, these two would be pretty good. I don't want to grab them because if you don't complete them, I think you lose karma and you risk upsetting people as well. So we'll ignore that for now. If we can get this done within 2 days, that would be really fantastic though. So we'll check that out. And then this is the mage, which they have wares. They have little magic things. Curse scroll of uncurse. Very interesting. We have a scroll of uncurse. So this costs a lot less. I wonder if this has like a chance of doing something bad. And then we have a blessed. So this is the green icon, right? So you have different options there of uncursed. So you can see the price difference is significant though. This is ice arrow. We have a rod of slow. That's interesting. And then a spellbook of cat's eye. Okay. We can also ask to identify all the stuff or identify an artifact. So that's quite interesting. Things that you can do. I'm going to run over here real quick because we have another cassette that I'm seeing. And then I'm also going to, I guess there's no mushrooms in the direct vicinity, so I'll just keep coming over here. Yeah, so the tents, really cool. Like you can actually go in them. You can buy these tents. We're just going to uncover what's inside this tent, which is a whole lot of nothing. And then there's, Madam's favorite watchfire. So this is what the watchfire is. I can grab this. I can just take this. Well, hell yeah. Doesn't weigh very much. That's okay. Wow, that's very cool. Categorizes lighting. I didn't realize I could just take that. I hadn't actually tried before. So very interesting. We have a Tinker's Table over here. This is a Maniac Tinker's Table, whatever that happens to mean. So we can build one of these ourselves. Although without building one, we can even just come here and look at crafting things if we need to. So it tells you how many of these you own. Tells you, of course, the crafting skill that it recommends before building them or creating them. We do want a pickaxe. It's useful for a lot of reasons. Other than that, like they're gonna give us options or a quest to do a shovel and a hoe. A hammer is actually really good as well, because you can disassemble items and get resources from said items that you disassemble. So that could be good. There's also another cassette here. I'm not seeing much else. Looks like there's another cassette back here. Cool. There are chests, but like I don't have any lock picks. I can't pick this chest. Lock is too difficult. Can like is there a way? Hold on, where am I going? Is there a way? Can't. No. I don't know how to get my companion to do, like, if I could tell them, hey, can you pick that lock for me? I don't see any way to do that. So I don't know if I can. We do have another chest here. This one says it has items inside, but there's no, like, there's no way to open it or anything. But we can get this other cassette tape here. There's also a stone cutter here, which we can, again, craft as well. And then there's a secretary. She's asleep, so we're not going to be able to talk to her, but she sells tickets that allow you to basically take any piece of furniture that you find in the town that you buy the ticket from, and you can actually essentially just say, hey, this furniture is mine now, which is kind of cool. All right, we're going to come down to the mushrooms down here. And I'm going to collect. Okay, she wants a mushroom. That's fine. Yummy, yummy. These are my favorite. Remember that, okay? Mushrooms are tasty, but they don't keep you full for long, and the fact that they spoil over time is a downside. Yes, food spoils if you don't know that. Spoiling food can make you sick. Should never eat it. Fish and raw food spoil easy, but nuts and cooked food last quite a while. With a millstone, you can make a meal of kibble that will never spoil. Prepare enough non-perishable food before a long journey. Golden rule for adventurers. Right on. So we did get that and not get a tick off here. So just collecting mushrooms doesn't count. So we have a white mushroom. I don't know if it's gonna. It's just categorize the mushroom, so you can't use it for like vegetables or fruit or anything. But all right. So let's toss my cat out of my lap. Let's go ahead and how are we doing on things? We're doing fine. All right. So there is the Tangled Ruins. So they mentioned this to me, and now it's showing up on the map. So that's kind of cool. This is a danger level 2. I'm gonna travel the road, and then I'm gonna travel over to it. Oh, we've been ambushed, so that's fun. We've got a snail over here, and an angry chicken. So let me go ahead and punch this chicken to death, I guess. Oh my. Oh, there's a puppy down there too. I'm gonna go ahead and use a bandage, I suppose. And our regeneration just kicked in there as well. So here we have silver grass and pasture, which are used for pastures used for feeding livestock and things like that. But oh, there it is. Cool. We are still not. There we go. So pasture grows everywhere. Actually, great feed for livestock. Place the grass on the ground near a shared container, or in a shared container. Livestock at your base will eat it every day, and sometimes livestock will eat the grass, will produce eggs and milk. Oh, why don't you take some seeds back and try growing it at your base? Because I don't have any seeds right now. You can use a sickle to essentially grow. So we're gonna go cuddle this puppy dog because you know. Let's see. Let's go ahead and see what's down here. There's another snail. This regeneration's kind of insane. There's a gnome. Formidable, huh? Oh, come on. There we go. Still not getting much in the way of like drops. from anything, really. Is this bluegrass just able to be picked up? No. Okay, here's a put it as well. We'll go ahead and attack that too. I just realized I don't have my bed on me. So that's unfortunate. Ooh, a goblin. All right. There we go. And still nothing. So you can see this heart going over her head here. This is essentially our affinity being built up with her as well, which is nice. I don't know how much it really matters, given that she's not just a companion, she's actually technically considered my pet. As bad as that can be. Okay, duck is not enemy, however, I would love to have some duck meat, so we're going to attack the duck. And nothing still. Man, just no luck on getting drops for food in particular. Okay, there's a sheep. We'll try that one too. Okay, gnome didn't drop anything. Wow, nothing. Okay. It's crazy. All right, well we have fully explored this, so we'll go ahead and come out now. This was Tragidic Fields, Tragetic. I don't know how that's pronounced per se, but so I did want to head here specifically just to come down and see if we can get some potions really easy. A raw food bejeweled amulet. Interesting. So currently we just have a snail and put it in our vision here. So I am not feeling unsafe coming down here. So we have this amulet. Shows one's wealth often worn by the upper class. Okay. Equipped to the neck. Guess who doesn't have a neck? It's this guy. This is also edible. It's made of raw food. It is fresh. It's so weird. This game does such weird things. I'm not too worried about her. She can really handle herself quite a bit here for a while. I'm going to grab this bin of sauce. This is thick sauce made of processed food. There's also a bottle of olive oil, but I'm seeing some shoes up here that we also can't grab. There we go. There we go. There's 2 potions right there. She might be getting in trouble a little bit here in just a second. So, nah, she's fine. We're gonna go grab that, and we're gonna grab that. Oh my, we're finding all sorts of good stuff now. Okay, let's grab this ripped scroll. Ooh, the shrine, strife. There's also a remain. We'll check that out too. You can grab the shrines, but this weighs 1,200 pounds or S or whatever it is. We can only carry 54 without being overburdened, and it would really like crush us. But there's ways you can kind of get around moving around things. However, I don't know how we would get it anywhere once we left this area. So that is what it is. But we can use this. I don't know what this is going to do. Oh, shit. Okay. That's like an elite unit. That's why it's all glowy like that. We're overmatched with this. That's not good. That's not good at all. Time to definitely break out the magic here. Slightly wounds him. There, it's wet. So now we want to go ahead and do the electricity. Okay. Still wet, as you can see up the top there too. So we can still definitely zap it and see if we can get it. We're out of magic now. Yeah, we shouldn't have done that. Good to know what that does though. Um, so I think we're gonna go ahead and leave to save our little girl, if nothing else. I'm gonna head back to the road. I'm gonna head down the road and then back to our town of Limlessville. Um, simply because I would like to. No, we should have headed back to the Tinker Village. That's fine though. It's not like we're gonna waste a lot of time here. So let me go ahead and see what this map board does. We'll go ahead and place that there. So we can use this change home icon, change block height, change sky block height. Okay, change sky. Okay, interesting. Adjust shadow strength, change fog, sky color, sea color. Okay, interesting. So this is kind of worthless. Okay for I guess we were really going for some sort of customization of the visuals, but it is what it is. We do have another journal. We've got some trash laying around as well. I think you'll find other trash starts to pile up in certain places as well. Ooh. Oh, right. Yeah, I forgot I died to the crab. Um, yeah, so I have a little gravestone over here. I thought an NPC died or something. I was like, oh, that's interesting. I wonder if I can dig up, if I get a shovel, if I can dig there. Anyways, let's go ahead and pick this up and read it. So this is volume 2, Journal of Lutz. Life in the forest isn't bad. The nuts from the appy shrubs last a long time. Uh, and there are plenty of mushrooms and bamboo shoots to fill Michan's belly. What fascinates me most are the animal nests. From time to time, I find fertile eggs there, prized by the traveling merchants. One morning, an egg I had left on my straw bed hatched into a baby giant squirrel. I'm a little worried about how the jealous Michan will react, but I'm sure it'll grow to be a reliable companion. Fascinating. So you can grow pets that way. What was this one? We'll look at it in a second. Surrounded by Risk-chan and Mi-chan, I've found a small sense of peace until the next letter. Okay, I could grow a bee apparently if I wanted to do that. I'm more about using it for food right now, I think. So we're gonna go ahead and head over here, and we're gonna use this to make a boiled egg. This is cooking skill 4, so this is gonna use a bunch of stamina for us. But large vitamins, so increases our learning potency. Um, good for dexterity and perception as well. Has a nutritional value of 16. It's not the best, but it's definitely far from the worst. Still have plenty of fuel in here. We'll go ahead and craft that. And now we have this. I know our little girl is hungry as well, so I'm going to go ahead and roast up some fruit here for her. If she's still hungry, she is. We're going to go ahead and just gift her all of those. There we go. Rubs her stomach. She sighs, but she's no longer hungry, so that's the important thing. Did I have something with you? Oh no. Okay. We do have stuff we can do here, but I want to go get these potions dropped off as quick as we can. Being able to sell things would be nice. Is there anything special about these? Just dodge value. I can't use them, so it's kind of one of those situations where it's like we might as well drop them off in here. I'm going to do the mushroom as well. Anything else? Right. I would assume we could cook that or something, but I don't really care. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the sauce as well for now. We're not really at the level of cooking to be able to use it, and I don't want it to take up a lot of room in our storage. I can get rid of the pasture for now as well. We will move our egg and blueberries down here. We have creme as well. These are definitely going to be a thing. I can sell these. These sell for a couple of orange. Let me go ahead and open this up. I think I have another one. Yeah, it's cursed letter, which means it's going to sell for less as well, but that is what it is. In the meantime, we can go ahead and drop that off. We'll drop these logs off. This tuft of straw. So I don't know if I could put the egg on just a tuft of straw, or if it has to be a straw bed. You have to build something like that. So that's something I would like to test out. When we get an egg that seems like it could be something worthwhile, we'll do that. As far as like this, we'll probably stick this inside of our bedroom here. We can go and put those vines there, and until I figure out what I want to do with this magic circle, we'll drop that in there as well. All right, so let's go ahead and put this, I will put it over here. Right, it needs fuel as well. So, as a matter of fact, we have other logs in here? Yeah, we've got some rosewood logs. Screw it, I'll take 2 of them. Yeah, come here and we will refuel. Gives us 40%. You see that comes on. You can also come in here and do auto light. So it's currently on, which means basically it turns off during the day or when not needed. So like if nobody's in the room, or for example. Otherwise, we could probably just sell this scroll. Not being able to identify it sucks, but maybe we'll hold on to it. In which case we'll stick it over here. Eventually, we're gonna have the money to be able to identify it or find something to be able to identify it as well. We are getting kind of on the tired side. Okay. Cool. So that raw food bejeweled amulet earned us 23 orans there. We actually have, funny enough, we actually have enough to identify um, the scroll now, but that is what it is. All right, we'll go ahead and jump into here, and we will now come take these. So it doesn't say that I have them. Oh, did it pass already? No, okay, it's right here. It doesn't say that I have them, which means I probably have to identify them before I can give them to them as well. That's very unfortunate. He only gives a little bit more, but he's also only got 2 hours left. So let's spend our ill-gotten gains to identify one of these 50 orans. Man, other character I had only cost 45. That's interesting to know. A potion of hero. I don't know what that does. So like it tells you the spell here, but I don't know of any way to like look up what a spell does, unfortunately. All right, so now if we come back over here and check this, yeah, now it says in possession. So again, we could still do this one if we earn enough money or get some sort of identify object. We'll have 3 days to do that, but his is almost up, so we can actually go ahead and do this and accept. And actually, we'll have the money just off of this. Now that I think about it, I don't know why I didn't think about that. That was. So this is where I can come in here and find who this was as well. So we can see this is Rosha the trainer. Okay. Which is right here. But if I wanted to, I could do a property search and look for Rosha or not, apparently. Go through this and find them as well. It's weird. You should be able to capital R. Is that why? No. The trainer. I'm going to start typing that and get that. And because it has the arrow there, I can click on them and it will walk me right to them, which is nice. All right, so we're going to go ahead and talk to them and tell them I have the requested stuff. And we get a lot of affinity from them. We have increased our influence in the Tinker's camp, which is cool. So we got some influence. We got 10 fame. Fame and infamy are big. We got karma +1 as well. Of course, he likes me, like I said. We have a bonus of 42 orans added to the reward. So that's cool. And then we can go ahead and pick all, which, by the way, we have 2 platinum coins for completing that as well. Hey, have you ever heard of influence? When you complete quests, invest, or contribute to a town, your influence in that town increases. As your influence goes up, you'll be able to refresh the list of available quests, have stores restock their inventory on the spot, and even ask for some pretty impossible favors. And that's not all. You can even use influence as currency. So, for example, one of the popular exchange items is the furniture ticket, sold by the town's secretary. I mentioned that before. You can use this ticket to forcibly confiscate furniture placed in the town. It's handy if you're trying to collect furniture that's only available in certain towns. So I do not believe that counts as workbenches or anything. I think it's only specifically anything that is categorized as furniture. So, which I don't even know if there's really any furniture here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's not. So that wouldn't even matter here. Let's see. So also a strange gold coin. Coin with exotic symbol engraved. It was made of gold. It's categorized as currency. It's fireproof, acid-proof. Interesting. And this is rare. I think the copy fee means that it's copy free. I think that's a typo there. And then we have our platinum coins. We'll go ahead and drop these and these into here. Again, the platinum coins we can use for the trainer who we actually just helped out. So now, though, we have 166 orans. So we can go ahead and talk to you and say, hey, I would like to identify, I could have identified that scroll now, but I'd like to identify this. Ooh, potion of cure major wound. That would be something nice to hold on to at some point as well, actually. But instead, we're going to, tell us we've also gained fame. You can earn fame by completing quests and exploring Nephia. As your fame increases, you'll be asked to take on more challenging quests and more dangerous Nephia will appear. Earn lots of fame and become a renowned adventurer soon. By the way, if your fame gets too high and the adventures become too tough, you can sell your fame to the town's informant. Well then. Alright. So we can definitely go ahead and grab this. This is Nebevin the bartender. Wants this. We'll accept that. Just to check here, they give anything else? A meat roast. I think we do meat on a stick or something is what we can do. But we can now look for the bartender, which again we can kind of look around this way or just do the Control F here. We'll walk right up to her and we will talk to her, and I have the requested stuff. Cool. More karma, 11 fame here, more influence in the Tinker's camp, and she likes me. It's gone up to 20. Bonus 62 orans on that one. Very nice. And we can pick all. We get more platinum coins as well. Very cool, very cool. Here's the secretary. We can now go and actually talk to her as well. So, show me your wares. You see we have the 90, she has 99 furniture tickets for the Tinker's Camp specifically, and it costs 1 influence, that little icon there in the bottom right. And you can see we have 2 influence now. Alternatively, for influence, you can buy some of these decorations. Okay, so, ooh, that's an apple tree. Oh, it's outside the map. That's some crap. I was like, hey, an apple tree. That's cool. I haven't seen that. Ooh, here's another nest. So let's. There was also something there. It's just a flower. So let's go ahead and collect that. Looks like just a tuft of straw that time. No eggs. Oh, I meant to sell this. I didn't put that in there. Oh. Okay. Let me check around real quick. Doesn't look like there's anything else of note while we're still here. So, with that being said, we'll go ahead and leave. We'll head back to, there's a couple nests out here. We just can't get to them though. We'll go ahead and head back to town then. Our town. Yes. Sleepy. She's hungry. Okay. I thought I gave you like, yeah, she's out of food. Okay. Um, well, here, have some more berries then. Yeah, I know you're not like a big fan of them, but no, you're not hungry, and that's important. All right. And then checking the direct vicinity here. Doesn't look like there's anything special that's popped up while we were gone. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and head over here. Somebody left garbage right in front of the place. That's some crap. We'll go ahead and drop that off then, and we'll drop this straw off as well. All right, and then I am sleepy, so I could go to sleep here. Let's go ahead and do that then. I feel like it's been a long time since our character has slept. Oh. Okay. Fall asleep. The base has gained a new level in resident tax. Very cool. So we are hungry, of course. Slept for 8 hours. We're refreshed. What's going to happen to my... Oh, that's just somebody talking, NPC talking. Came with a recipe. Learn how to make casino chair. Oh, we can make a casino. Fascinating. All right. So first things first. I know it's not going to like earn me any money, but I want it out of my inventory and honestly off my property as well. I did want to check real quick. So, resident tax, yeah, reached level 2. So again, I assume that just means that we would be able to tax more. 12 days for our next tax payment, 542 orans now. So cost has gone up. We only have 2 residents still, of course. So we'll see how that works out. We are not on the growth suppression, so eventually we should earn that. All right, let's go ahead and hit up our board here. So we have some more things we can do. There's actually a lot more things. He has a temporary thing here, looking for paper scrap, and we get a bunch of money for that. Cool thing is we can pick up paper scrap from the Tinker Village, or the Tinker Town there. So that's something we may end up doing. Alright, so let's start with our defense training. Doesn't hurt to learn how to handle a weapon or two in these trouble times. Handle? Are you making fun of me for not having hands? Many of the creatures you will encounter in the field will attack you on sight. You can see the strength of the enemy by hovering your mouse over the target. It's wise to avoid fighting stronger enemies until you are well equipped. First, a quick practical training. I have a passing punk tied up behind the bulletin board. That just seems mean. A creature can't move when restrained, so just keep your distance and wait for your life to regain if you are in danger. Now, don't be shy. Go beat up those punks to your heart's content. Unfortunately, I think because she's right there, she's gonna end up killing him as soon as I walk over here. Oh, actually, he's gonna end up killing him. It's fine though. Yeah, he ended up killing him. Oh, there's a dodo. Cool. And a pig. Okay, pig, look. Oh, right. Oh, there's a skin there. What was that? Rat. Okay. I forgot though, I do need to eat. So we'll go ahead and eat that. Finished boiled egg, decent meal. Show a contented face. You're still a little peckish. Oh, we'll eat some crim then. And some more. And some more. Wow. More? There we are. Now we're filled. Okay. She is hungry, so we are once again going to go ahead and grab that and give that to her. If you insist. I know you don't want it, but we're going to go ahead and kill this pig in an attempt to try and get some meat. For once in this playthrough, nothing. Ridiculous. Almost killed my little girl and left a skin, not meat. Oh, man, I don't understand why it's so hard to get meat. All right, I guess we're gonna need to come down and gather up some more blueberries then. Boy, there's not a lot of extra food laying around. Yeah, I can't risk him killing her right now, so gotta break out the big guns for that one, unfortunately. She needs to rest. We're gonna go ahead and use this. There. She's better now. All right. There's some more blueberry. There's more crim over here. I guess that's better than nothing. It's like all I've been surviving on at this point. Since I can't, I've killed so many creatures and not gotten like any meat from them. It's just insane. All right. So I need to find Ash. Who's still inside? No. Where is he? There he is. We can talk to him. Well done. Stupid enemies like punks are not scary because they only launch simple attacks. However, there are enemies that attack from range or enemies that have troublesome abilities if you attack them directly. So the next training target is a wild boar. Again, I had one tied up behind the bulletin board. Like the punk, the wild boar is a simple opponent, but the fighting ability of wild animals cannot be underestimated. If you set up a close encounter, you will probably end up getting hit in the back. I don't know. I guess if you run away, I don't know. For such an opponent, long-range attacks are essential. I'll give you several tools. Try to defeat the boar with some ingenuity. Remember, items can be thrown. So we'll go ahead and grab these. Ooh, we have a blessed potion of blindness. Right, we could have just done this quest and gotten these two. For the other quest we had. Then we have a potion of confusion as well. I guess I could put these on my bar here. Do that. Because we can throw these basically, and they're quite useful when you do. And then we got some granite pebbles that we can throw as well. We have an 83% chance to hit. That's 2d3 plus 3 damage. Not bad. Fortunately, yeah, they're gonna like immediately tear into him. So we're gonna throw this and hope. There. And then we'll just again the whir and the shaking. Like it's gotta be something. What? I don't know, but it's gotta be something. All right, well, we can just immediately talk to him. He's right here. Brilliant. Now you no longer have a problem with opponents who simply push you with force. Opponents like wild boars are relatively easy to deal with, but they can surround you, cut off your retreat, or even leave you stranded depending on the situation. It is important not to be overconfident and to have the means to leave the battle at any time. For your further training, I will set a goal for you. The goal is defeat 100 enemies, no matter what they are. North Tiris is full of dangerous monsters and rogues. You will have no difficulty finding 100 or 200 of them. The number of enemies you have defeated is tracked in the journal, so check it if you lost your count. Thankfully, it will automatically count the ones I've already killed, so you can see I've got 31 of 100 here. Very good. Okay, so that completed that quest. And we got some stuff out of it. All right, so there's a number of things I still want to do. I'm going to start trying to cut these down to hour-long episodes instead of hour and a half like the first couple were. Just to, I don't know, give me a nice, easier time of doing so. So in that case, we'll go ahead and call it here on this episode. On the next episode, we're going to go ahead and grab some more of these. The Pioneer Spirit one and the Frontier Inspector and stuff is definitely going to lead to a lot more stuff to do in the town that we're building. And then they're going to have us basically go into some of the dungeons and try to find, in this case, a puppy, and doing some other things. So that'll be nice. Then we'll get some extra stuff from it as well. I will probably also go ahead and take this and get the paper scrap from the Tinkertown so that we can go ahead and complete this, because 99 orens plus, yeah, probably just a couple extra orens there. That's definitely nothing to scoff at to be able to get that, especially if we're going to end up going into places where we're going to want to identify items or get items to identify. Speaking of which, I still have that scroll in here, so I'll have to remember that. In fact, I'll go ahead and grab that now. We'll drop this skin off. Well, we'll keep the skin because we can turn that into hide at the Tinker Village, which we'll be heading to at some point. So we'll grab that. We have enough to go ahead and identify that anyways as is. And then also before we stop, I'll go ahead and craft up some more roasted fruit. It cost us 6 stamina. Ideally, we can get our cooking skill up. In fact, before we do this, let's go ahead and track the cooking skill. I don't know why I'm tracking mining. I definitely don't need to. Cooking, I guess because it's at 0, we don't even have cooking skill listed on here. Ooh, so we can't even track it. I wonder if it's even being built up at all. We might have to train in it first. These are the questions that we shall try to answer as we continue playing. How's the little girl doing? She is fine. All right, so we'll go ahead and move that there. We're still filled, so we're good. All right, cool. So yeah, we'll take off from here next time. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe and hit the notify bell if you want to be notified of when the next episode of this goes live. Also, check out any of my other channels for any of the other stuff I've done. I have, of course, more than gameplay. I do programming and teaching, that sort of stuff as well. So if you're interested in that, check that out. I will probably be doing a sort of game dev dive on this as I get further into it, to start to pick out like how they may have actually made some of this game possible and some of the decisions they made from a design perspective. So if any of that interests you, like I said, go ahead and subscribe and we'll get that going. All right, until next time, have a good one.